Good morning, everyone. Day 16 of the ride. So today we're saying goodbye to the beautiful town of Jaisalmer. The sun is rising. 3 nights I spent here. It was wonderful. It was beautiful. It was one day of rest, one day of sightseeing, and one day of desert safari. That was just beautiful. I took 3 days of rest mainly because first of all, Jaisalmer was the highlight of the trip. So I wanted that to be the highlight. Second thing, whatever I did in 3 days, I could have done in 2 days, but the next leg of the journey, it was very busy. Like today, Pushkar, we have 400 kilometers, and then from there, I've run from Jaipur another 2,000 kilometers. So I thought this is the last time I can take an extended break and just relax, give my body rest, get the gadi also smoothened up, and then head forward. The desert safari was insane. If you haven't seen that videos already, please do check the I button above. It is amazing, the desert safari. That was the highlight of the entire trip. It's beautiful, damn beautiful. It is cold. It is 11 degrees outside. I just checked the weather before starting. Today I didn't make the mistake of not wearing thermals, so I wore thermals. And today I'm not off to a late start. It's usually start at 7:30, but now it's already 8 o'clock. 7:45 it is. So yeah, sun is rising up. Here sun rises at 7:30 and sets at 7:30. Beautiful. It is around 11 degrees now. I've been riding for 45 minutes now, and look at my hands, all shriveled up. Because I wore thermal, body is okay, hands are taking a toll. So we have reached Pokhran. Pokhran's on the right. Straight we'll go to the straight next to town, that is Phalodi. Till Phalodi we have this National Highway 11, and after that it is just State Highway. Before that we'll eat something. खाने के लिए कुछ है?
खाने के लिए
खाने के लिए क्या है? पराठा है?
The early morning rides through Rajasthan was so cold that a warm plate of paratha and hot cup of chai used to taste like a 5-star gourmet meal. I used to spend like half an hour to 45 minutes just enjoying my breakfast.
Nice aloo paratha done from Pokhran. So now we are heading to the next town called Phalodi, which is 60 kilometers from here on our ride. 350 kilometers to Pushkar. Hopefully we should make it in around 5:30. We have left the highway and joined the state highway to take a deviation and go to Nagaur. And from Nagaur we'll join another national highway to Pushkar. So that's what Google is showing. Roads are going to be narrow, going to have to slow down the pace a little bit. Till now I was cruising at 110, 120 and now not go that fast. A kilometer into the state highway, and yeah, this is the condition. This is the issue with state highways. I don't know whether Google Chechi knows this or not. It always shows routes through the state highway as shorter routes and ones that take less time. The routes that go to the national highway, it shows traffic and says that it takes longer time, but actually that's the opposite case. And I just checked air in the rear tire. It is perfect, 34, and front is 26. But because some or the other reason, the back seems to be waving around. I don't know what is the issue. Anyways, the Max Floor tires in the rear is almost worn out, especially the center patch. Only a little bit is left. I think by the time I get home to Bangalore, this needs to be changed. Especially around the corners, it kind of gives way. Feels like you'll skid and fall or something like that. Feels very wavy at corners. Usually that happens when the air is less, but it's not dragging or anything. Only thing is like, I don't know what's wrong. Anyways, not going to lose sleep over it since I checked there and it is perfectly fine. Kilometers to Nagaur, and we have joined the national highway. I think from here till Ajmer it is national highway only, bigger roads. So I thought before joining the national highway and then not finding any hotel, might as well, I'm very hungry, might as well stop here and have something to eat. and then continue forward.
One new thing I got introduced to in Rajasthan was dal bati churma. I fell in love with it so much that I made sure I at least had one plate in every major city of Rajasthan. Every place had a twist of their own to the traditional meal, but nevertheless, all the places I tried were delicious.
Nagore 10. Nagore 10. Okay, so this is where we have to take deviation. We are entering the town of Pushkar. Our place of stay for today is just 3.5 kilometers from here. It's 3:30 in the evening. Today I don't think I will go anywhere for sightseeing. Anyways, I'm spending 2 nights in Pushkar, tonight and tomorrow night. So I think tomorrow I'll go around sightseeing and all that. Today just taking a rest. 450 kilometers all the way from Jaisalmer. I thought I'll reach by 5 or 6. Even the Google ETA showed 4:30, but we reached at 3:30 itself. The roads were nice, so could go at a constant pace of 100-120. Tired, super tired.
That evening, I spent taking rest and roaming the Pushkar market with a friend I met in the hostel. 17th morning, before heading to Jaipur, I decided to spend some time around the Pushkar lake. Almost all the sites of the Pushkar lake were occupied by temples and its devotees catching the early morning sun. Before heading to Jaipur, I decided to visit one more place in Pushkar. Savitri Mata Temple is a famous temple built on a hilltop which is accessible either by steps or by a ropeway. Since I have never been on a cable car, I was both excited and nervous to try it out for the first time. Since it was a weekend, the tourist spot was fairly crowded, but to my luck, I got a good spot inside the cable car with good view on the way up. Once we reached the top, we were instructed to be cautious with our valuables and watch out for aggressive monkeys. While the devotees made their way to the temple, I made my way to the perimeter to catch the view of the valley below. From the hilltop, all of Pushkar could be seen easily and it was beautiful. All the while I was on the top, I was keeping an eye out for these aggressive monkeys. After a quick tour of the temple, I headed back to the cable car station. This is a stairway that you could take instead of the cable car to the temple. On the way down, you could see the stairway to the temple going in parallel to the ropeway. All in all, the ropeway was a good experience. Near the cable car station, I had a quick bite of Maggi and chai before I headed back to the hostel to pack and head towards Jaipur. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. See you in the next one where we roam around Jaipur.